Axel Tuanzebe, who enjoyed 3 separate loan spells with Villa between 2018 and 2022, was sent off on his return to Villa Park after receiving 2 yellow cards in the first half. Ipswich had their work cut out from then on, but they took a surprise lead early in the second half when Liam Delap beat Emiliano Martinez with a clever near-post finish. A victory would have taken Ipswich level on points with 17th-placed Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League table, but Watkins broke their resolve on the rebound after half-time substitute Marcus Rashford struck the woodwork from a free kick. While Ipswich remain in the relegation zone, they leapfrog Leicester City to go 18th on goal difference. Villa dropped 1 place to 9th, 6 points off the top for how the match unfolded. Villa failed to turn their dominance of possession into chances until the 35th minute, when Watkins broke in behind but could only prod wide on the stretch. 6 minutes later, Ipswich were a man down. Having already been booked, Tuanzebe felled Jacob Ramsey in full flight, giving referee Robert Jones no choice but to produce a second yellow card. Morgan Rogers was denied by Alex Palmer as Villa laid siege to the Ipswich area, but the visitors stunned Villa Park with a 56th-minute opener. Omari Hutchinson crossed low from the right, and Delap applied a delicate flick to send the ball fizzing into the far corner. But Villa continued to press and finally leveled in the 69th minute. Rashford rattled the crossbar with a brilliant free kick from 25 yards out, and the ball dropped for a grateful Watkins to tap home. Marco Asensio squandered 2 good chances to win it for Villa, then Palmer made a heroic save to deny Rogers deep into stoppage time as Ipswich held on to their point. Contrasting fortunes for Villa new boys. Making his first Premier League appearance for Villa as a half-time substitute, since his loan move from Manchester United, Rashford wasted no time in getting the home fans off their seats, stinging Palmer's hands with a curling shot. Though Rashford will have to wait for his first Villa goal, he played a central role in Watkins' equaliser. His wonderful dead ball strike rattled the angle of post and crossbar, with Palmer's dive leaving him powerless to react when Watkins tucked the rebound home. Fellow loanee Asensio was also thrown on by Unai Emery as Villa attempted to complete the turnaround, but the Spaniard failed to convert 2 big chances in the dying stages, blazing wildly over before forcing a save from the outstanding Palmer. Villa certainly emerged from the mid-season transfer window with increased depth, and Rashford's performance was a major positive here. However, they are now winless in 4 games, and their new boys must adapt quickly ahead of next week's meetings with Liverpool and Chelsea. Debut to remember for Palmer. Ipswich travelled to Villa Park on a 4-match losing streak in the Premier League, having conceded a total of 14 goals and defeats to Brighton and Hove Albion, Manchester City, Liverpool and Southampton. Defensive lapses had cost Kieran McKenna's men dearly in recent weeks, and they could not afford any more mistakes on a ground where Villa had won 23 of their 38 points this year. With Christian Walton injured and Ari Janet Muric having lost the backing of McKenna, Palmer became the 3rd goalkeeper to start a Premier League game for the Tractor Boys in 2024-25, having arrived from West Bromwich Albion on transfer deadline day. He survived a nervy moment 2 minutes in, rushing from his area to challenge Ramsey, just avoiding contact in the box. Tuanzebe's sending off ensured Palmer would be busy, but he stood up to the challenge. He made 6 saves in a player-of-the-match performance, with the pick of the bunch being an acrobatic stop to deny Rogers' deflected effort laid on to preserve Ipswich's point. Ipswich have lacked consistency between the sticks, and Palmer may have to provide just that if they are to stave off relegation. Up next for McKenna's men is a home clash with Tottenham Hotspur.